Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the COUNTIF and COUNTIFS functions. I've opened up the Learning Files workbook and I'm on the toy inventory worksheet. Now the COUNTIF function will analyze a range of data and then count how many times a certain criteria was met. So using this spreadsheet, if I wanted to know how many of my shipments were received by air, COUNTIF would tell me that. It would analyze the shipping method data and it would count how many times it sees the word air. Let's try it. So I'm going to click in cell F2 and I'm going to type my task so that I know what I'm doing. All right, how many shipments by air were received? Okay, how many shipments by air were received? So I'm going to click in cell F3 because that's where I want to see the answer. I'm going to click on the insert function button and I'm going to search for COUNTIF. All one word. And there it is. And then if I look at the bottom, it tells me what it does. It counts the number of cells within a range that meet a given condition. Click OK. And my argument window opens up. And all I need to know is the range and what I'm looking for in that range. So if I click in the range window, it tells me range is the range of cells from which you want to count non-blank cells. So I want to know my shipping method. So I'm selecting B3 through B52. And in that range, I'm looking for air. So I can either type it or I could have clicked on it. I'm going to hit OK. According to this, there were 9 shipments of air that were received. All right, let's look at our formula in the formula bar. Okay, we have the answer in cell F3, but if I look in the formula bar, I can see I've done a calculation equals called COUNTIF, and the cells involved in that COUNTIF were B3 through B52, and I was looking for air. Let's do another one. Let's find out how many shipments were received from Nickelodeon Toys. All right, how many shipments were received from Nickelodeon Toys? So I'm going to click in cell G3, click on the insert function button, grab my COUNTIF. Okay, it's in my recently used because I just used it. I'm going to click OK. And I'm going to read my argument window. It's asking me for a range. So I'm looking for shipments received from Nickelodeon Toy. So my range would be the range of cells that might say Nickelodeon Toy Company. Select it. Within that range, what am I looking for? My criteria is Nickelodeon Toy Company. So I'm going to click on it to avoid typos. Hit OK. And I have 11. Okay, let's change our data. Instead of Nickelodeon Toy Company in cell A3, I'm going to put Hasbro. Okay, my data updated. Now I say 10. All right, next, let's talk about the COUNTIFS function. It's plural, it has an S at the end. This function does the same thing as the COUNTIF, except it allows for more than one criteria. So with this function, I could find out how many outdoor toy shipments were received by C. Okay, I'm looking at two things, the toy category for outdoor and the shipping method for C. So let me write my task. All right, how many outdoor toy shipments came by C? I'm clicked in H3. I'm going to go get my COUNTIFs. I have to search for it because it's not already here. There it is. It says it counts the number of cells specified by a given set of conditions or criteria. I'm going to click OK. Criteria range 1. That's asking me, where is the first thing that you're looking for? I'm looking for outdoor toys. And that can be found in the toy category, which is the range C3 through C52. In that range, what am I looking for? I said outdoor. So I'm going to click on it instead of typing it in. The second thing I'm looking for is how the shipments came, and that would be shipping method. So I'm going to select B3 through B52. And what I was looking for in that range was C. So I can type it in or I can click on it, either way. Now my formula is done. I can hit OK. And I can see I've had 2 shipments of outdoor toys that came by C. Now I could add more to my COUNTIFs if I wanted to. Let's say I wanted to know how many outdoor toys came by C from educational fun. Okay, let's say I wanted to change that. I could open up my argument window for this formula by clicking on the Insert Function button, and then I'll continue on. When I click in the last window, another one populates. So now I can enter my criteria range 3. My third range is my supplier names. And now I need to use this little scroll bar to see my next windows because it's getting too big. So I scroll down and I can see 3, 4, 5, it goes on. So in criteria 3, I was looking for educational fun. So I'm going to click on it and hit OK. So apparently there were 2 shipments of outdoor toys that came by C from the Educational Fun Toy Company. All right, so hopefully you guys see some value in the COUNTIF and COUNTIFs formulas. I know I use them a lot. Hopefully you guys will too.